That figure is 22,244. Staying with education, the fate of free basic education in the country remains in limbo, with the Treasury's admission that it cannot fully fund the program. The realization of the dream of universal free basic education, traced back to the immediate post-independent Kenya, was only fully realized with the Mwai Kibaki government. Now parents could find themselves digging deeper into their pockets as funding shrinks amidst government assurances of continuation of the program. Here now is Brenda Wanga.
The enduring image of the then 84-year-old Kimani Maruge in full school uniform, learning in the same classrooms with his great-grandchildren's age mates, was perhaps the symbol of victory for a government's long-running effort to implement universal free primary education. The Kibaki government in 2003 had made this a reality.
Kibaki at that time declared that 1,020 per child for everyone, and we saw the impact. The late Kimani Maruge joined primary school at the age of 84. And it was a scene.
Since independence, the country had sought to avail basic education to all at no cost to the public. In 1963, right after independence, an attempt at free education was made. It did not work. In the 70s, the late President Jomo Kenyatta and the late President Daniel Arap Moi attempted to actualize free primary education with little to no success.
He asked his team, Professor Nyang' Nyong'o, planning, Saitoti, education. He asked these guys, we want to deliver this. Can we have it delivered?
The free primary education program graduated to the free-day secondary school education in 2007 with an initial capitation of 10,265 shillings per child. It was increased to 12,870 in 2015 and consequently to 22,244 in 2018. This amount was disbursed once a year. This, however, changed in 2019 when a new formula for disbursement was implemented. Treasury disbursed 50% of the amount in the first term, 30% for the second term, and 20% for the third term. Former Kenya Secondary School Heads Association Chair Ndimuli Kahi says this new method, combined with the coronavirus pandemic, set the stage for the predicament many schools now grapple with.
The government did not resume giving the 22,244 as it was. That is the time now money was it started being reduced. So the percentage of what was reaching school, or the total figure that was reaching school, was not even the 244. It was actually 17,000. And out of the 17,000, there was that money that was being retained in the ministry.
2008, what Kibaki sent to school was 10,642. In last year, you sent 10,422. It can't work.
The resultant impact of those COVID cuts on education funding has been a backlog of unpaid capitation to schools that have accumulated to the point that many schools are now on their knees financially. That, combined with the government policies on school fees, have further compounded the schools' dilemmas and threatened the free basic education.
The government taking over payment of fees made it difficult now for principals to collect a good percentage of fees from the candidates, because the examination fees has been paid. The students therefore have been registered for the exam, and parents also took advantage. When students get into Form 4, they were not enthusiastic to pay fees.
Now the government appears to be making what it can afford official, and the burden shifting to parents. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV.